Hey, what's up guys? Brock here. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell, players!
Hey, what's up folks? Welcome to This Week in Customs. I am live with Brock and I am also sick, so I apologize ahead of time. My voice doesn't typically sound this bassy. If this is the show where I go to the world of Instagram, take a look at customs, works in progress from the world of customs that you talented folks are creating at this minute. I've had people ask me, why don't you go to Facebook? There's more customs there. Guys, there's more customs than I can handle on Instagram, and I'm having to choose which ones I put in and which ones I leave out. I try to include all skill levels. Obviously, the people that have been doing it for a while are amazing, but I also want to include artists that are starting up, that are progressing in their work, and that's how I'm going to do it. But if you want your customs to be featured or have a chance to be featured, make sure you're hashtagging This Week in Customs so I can see them. And if I'm going to leave some customs out, because I'm going to have to leave customs out every week, I am going to prefer the ones that are hashtagged with This Week in Customs, because that's what the name of the show is called. Players, let's get going. We're starting with this Bane. It's not entirely finished yet, but as you can see, he's used the Monster Venom body. Perfect body, I think, for Bane. It's a good use of parts. He's also using, I believe it's Obsidian parts. I like what he's doing with the veins. Definitely want to have that Venom effect as he's juicing up. This is a nice looking custom. Can't wait to see it finished. Keep up the work, player. Looking good, looking good. Moving on to the next custom. It's going to be this Spider-Man 2099. I'm amazed at some of you folks that can actually do these lines and make it look good. I certainly can. You have to have, I think, patience and the ability of maybe holding your breath for a long time drawing the lanes. The lines. English is my second language. All right, here we have a caveman, a concept piece from this customizer. I wanted to bring it to you. Check out those feet. Check out those feet. They stand out. Are those the ones from Beast? From the that 5-pack or that SDCC exclusive? Where are those feet from? I really like those feet, man. Good job. All right, moving on. All right, cool. This custom has inspired me to make one of these Lady Deathstrikes. Kit Bash Customs here is using parts from the Toy Biz Lady Deathstrike and has kit bashed them together with the Angela figure. I think it's a good body to use. I don't know. Do you guys think we're going to get a new one of these in the future? You think Hasbro is going to release her? If not, I think you have a good exemplar right there to go for, and I will probably steal that recipe in the future. All right, cool. Gambit is done. He's crafted and he's sculpted. It looks like he sculpted some of the boots. Definitely the collar. And he's using, I believe that's the Toy Biz Gambit cloth good coat. I think it's a great coat. I've used it in some of my customs. I'm using it on the custom for Bullseye. I added wire. It's a good coat to use. That custom looked pretty good. Here's a kit bashed Angel figure, a work in progress. We're going to keep an eye on this custom in the future. He's using parts from an Angel figure that Hasbro released quite a while ago, or maybe it was Toy Biz. I can't remember what, where was the change when it went from Toy Biz. I can't remember the year, 2005, or I don't remember. But I think this is going to be a very nice looking custom. He's using that new upper body. I'm forgetting the character name, but he was out in the Sasquatch wave. He's a peg warmer, so he's readily can be found, and I think it's going to work for this Angel. Obviously, those Angel wings are from that Toy Biz. It looks from that Blue Angel that he's using. Good job. All right, Zealot. Here's a finished custom, also using the Angela body. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Ah! It's a PG show, so I had to cover some things up. All right, moving on. All right, check out this repaint. I love the hyper realism, especially when you're going to have a movie figure. Small repaint did an absolute beautiful job. I initially thought that he had photoshopped the actor's face onto the custom. He did, I mean, he did a little bit of sculpting. He added that collar, and I think he may have done something to the boots. I can't remember what he says, but that repaint is fantastic. That is a very good paint job and mastery at work right there. All right, check out this custom. Oh man, this little piggy went to the market. Man, Professor Pig, very interesting character. I think there has been a figure that's been put out. I dig this custom a lot, man. He has done a lot of sculpting on here. Did a great job. Represents the character extremely well. Go ahead and check him out and read all the different parts that he used in that custom. I like that Robin too. I like that face. What Robin is that? Can somebody let me know? I need that figure. But what a cool custom, very unique. This would definitely stand on the shelf as like, if you collect horror figures, this one can go in your horror section. Nicely done. All right, for those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans, here's a piece that he got parts from GP Slot, which a lot of us use for soft goods. He's got a lot of soft goods. He's not the only one that sells those on eBay. But if you want soft goods for your figure, I think this looks good, especially if you collect Mesco type figures. I don't mind mixing the soft goods with just plastic. Some of you do. Some of you just prefer to have soft goods with soft goods and then the plastic with plastic. Understood, but I think this looks good if you're interested in doing that. Ace Outlaw Customs here is going to show a good use of magnets. I used to have this figure and I sold it a while ago, but I like what he's going to do. You're going to see here, it's pretty clever. He's just showing how the arm function. It functions normal. And he's actually added magnets to that piece on either side. And can I fast forward this a little bit? There we go. And magnets right there. And he can have interchangeable arms. Pretty cool with this character. I don't know what hand he used. I'm sure he talks about it. Ace doesn't mind sharing his work. There's another weapon that he can use. Come on, player, get it down there. See, it works perfectly. So for those of you that like ACBA and want interchangeable parts because you take a lot of toy photography or do ACBA, there you go. All right, here's a new customizer that I got. I saw his work for the first time. He's doing a custom Savage Land Rogue. Oh, all right. Nice. Good presentation on the video too. Very cinematic. Hopefully this one cost me a strike. Let me move on. Good job on that custom. Here we go. Lunaden's working on a Loki. That's already looking awesome. I love those horns, man. Perfect for that character. I like the classic style Loki best, man. I prefer them. Let me see how far he got on that. I think these might just be using the parts. So some folks like this that are high skilled, they don't mind sharing. Look, he's showing you the parts. So if you eventually see, and we will cover it when he's done this custom in a future episode, then you can see what parts you need. Here's a work in progress. It looks like it's almost done. Is that a gargoyle? Yeah, it's a gargoyle. I'm not sure if it's from the cartoon or if it's from what piece. He didn't say. I'm going to guess it's from the... Well, I can't guess if it's the cartoon because I can't recognize that face. So we'll see when he's done, but it looks good so far. All right, for some of you do different types of toy customization. Here's a customizer that's working on, what is this, a Gundam? I think it's some sort, is it a Gundam? Some sort of robot. And he's gonna be weathering that robot up. At one point here, he uses a pin that I hadn't seen. I'm not sure if this is gonna be it or not. Yep, there it is. So that pen, or that, it's like almost like a pencil. And he's just gonna use it on the edges there, and the silver is gonna transfer over to that paint. And that's just a technique for weathering edges. And I think he's doing some airbrushing on painting. And here's what it looks finished up. This thing is super weathered, and that to me, I haven't used it. That the little block, it almost looked like makeup. That's what he used for all the different parts. For those of you that are into this type of toy, make sure you check him out. and if you're interested in doing the same type of weathering. All right, here we go. This was Transformers Optimal's first custom. So he took what was released. He's obviously a fan of X-Force, so he changed that Deathlock that came from the Sasquatch wave. He changed it into an X-Force looking Cyclops. Good work, player. All right, here we go. Symbiote Seeker. If you haven't been reading the metals, you are missing out. This looks pretty cartoon, or I should say comic accurate. I know that I've spoken to Symbiote Seeker. He says that he's planning on doing another one. This one's for sale. If you are interested, hit him up. If you want to have this character in your collection, contact him to work out the prices. Here's another Mesco style custom that's mixed parts. Man, I really like that blue, how that came out. And the gold, nice metallic gold. It's a Batman Nightfall. So it's a mashup with a DCUC figure and the Ascending Batman that Mesco put out a little bit ago. And here are some still photos. Very nice. Cool character. I really don't know anything about this character, but it's definitely eye-catching. All right, here we go. This is White Tiger. He used the Black Panther figure. Was it the newer Black Panther figure? It doesn't look like it's the one that has the butterfly joints. It's going to be, was this the Walmart exclusive, the Pink Panther? I can't remember which one it was. I think he talks about it there. But if you're a fan of White Tiger, this is something you can do. It's hard to paint white, especially in a black figure, because when you're doing a custom like this, the joint prep is going to be extremely important, because that white, if it rubs off, then you're going to have black where you don't want black. And so it looks like you don't have that much joint rub. At least we can't tell from there. So good work, player. Awesome looking Red Hood. I love Red Hood customs. Here, where did he get this jacket from? I wonder if it's from GP Slot. He's actually selling this. If you're interested, he's asking $120 shipped. Pretty cool looking. I like that Jason Todd head. We've seen it in one of the previous episodes before. I love Red Hood customs. Matter of fact, I'm working on one. Maybe I'll get it done sometime this year. All right, here's Christina. She is probably one of the premier female customizers, and by what I mean by that is that she does female figures. Pretty fantastic job already on that first figure. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, her painting is pretty fantastic. So check out her page if you're interested in doing that. Here's another Casey Jones Mesco style. Man, I really like how those jeans look on there. I mean, I know that's in style, but that's good use of soft goods. I think that looks great. I think that figure looks amazing, actually. Hey-o, Figure This Customs, nice work. Dewdog. Dewdog's known for figure reviews, but he occasionally does customs. This is an ego that he used a foam ball, did some sculpting, and look at the size of that. It looks really cool. And it doesn't look, I think he told me it wasn't very difficult to do. You just have to have the right size ball. And he has it hanging from some wire, and he says it's sturdy, good to go. Nicely done. All right, here's a custom Avalanche work in is this finished? I'm not sure, because I'm not super familiar with the Avalanche, so I'm not sure if it's finished. I remember him adding the shoulder pads last week. We'll find out. Maybe he'll leave a comment, see if that Avalanche is finished. All right, so these are the new figures that have been coming out because of the Avengers Endgame, and this customizer just colored the white on there. And I think they look so much better with this design, because this is actually movie accurate. So if you're interested in doing that, look at the difference. It's like, I want that on my shelf. This is a definite pass. I want that on my shelf. Definite pass. Also, if you're interested in this Captain America head, contact him. I believe he is selling those. Lewin Aidens. Oh, here's a go. More progress already on that Loki. It's not entirely finished, but you can see from just a few pictures ago what he's added. I dig some of these figures like a Loki or a Craven that have the fur. I wonder, like, did you cut that off your dog, player, and added it on there? That'd be pretty awesome. That's looking good. Here's an Angel custom, also looking pretty good. It's the blue version. And this is a new customizer that I recently came across my feed, and this is a very nice looking Toad. Some people have used the Wolverine. You saw the Wolverine custom, or at least the base body, several episodes ago, which looked awesome. This is a Doc Ock, obviously modified Doc Ock and sculpted on. That is a brilliant custom. That looks good. Look, and there's the art that he's going with. It's a thicker looking Toad. It looks beautiful. It's a great looking custom. He's from the Philippines. Go check out his page. The Joker got Malik. This is a really good use of parts. Is that the face from the Archangel? The extra head that came with the Archangel? That works so well for Joker. I really like this custom. It's painted really well. It's a standout. Those colors just work so nicely with each other. Here's a custom Punisher. He's all geared up, ready to go. I dig it. Here's another one I think I have. I was trying to figure out what these parts were. I asked a couple friends. So what we're guessing are some of the Steve Rogers arms. We're thinking it's going to be the legs from Roman Reigns, a WWE figure. That's definitely like a Mattel looking. The only thing that was messing me up were the hips, but those legs look like they are from Roman Reigns. And that upper body, they're thinking that it's going to be from the Agent Venom, and obviously that head. I think that head for the Punisher is a perfect. Like when I think of the Punisher, I'm going right there, boom. That is a really nice custom. I really like the emblem. That emblem is sick, dude. All right, here is a repaint. He's not entirely done, as you can see, but I definitely 100,000% prefer the yellower looking thing to the orange thing. This is the figure of the year from last year. It was amazing, an amazing sculpt. Hasbro did fantastic. There's been a couple of customizers that have painted it the yellow, and I definitely want to do this to my thing. Never mind. Let's move on. All right, cool. So here's somebody that doesn't want to pay the exorbitant prices for the Sentinels. So he was able to get the Iron Man on the low. There's the Iron Man, and notice that he's doing some sculpting, and that definitely looks like a Sentinel head. Brilliant idea. And that's going to be an amazing customs, I'm sure, when it's done. All right. So this is his own creation. He's calling it a medieval Moon Knight. And so he's taken the figure apart. For those of you that are just starting out, this is exactly what you want to do. You want to take the figure apart like this. I have videos on my channel on how to do so. And then what he's going to be doing, he's going to be prepping those joints for paint, which means he's going to be sanding. Maybe he's going to be doing some dremeling down of parts, and eventually he's going to prep it. These are all the things that he's using, and now he's starting to paint the figure after he's prepped it. So we're going to keep an eye on this custom. I'm very interested in what you have for a medieval Moonlight. Oh my gosh, I'm heavily medicated. I can't speak. I'm very medicated right now, folks. Pardon moi. All right, here we go. Love Nightwing Customs. I'm currently working on one. I think this one looks dynamite. He's using the same body mold I am. He went with a different shade of blue, but I dig it. Look at that. That's a great Harley figure, by the way. Nice looking Batman. He's done Nightwings before. It looks like he's got a couple different heads. He's got one with a blue mask and one with a black mask. He is portrayed in the comics in different. I had to make that choice. I ended up going with a black mask. Here's another Nightwing custom using yet another shade of blue. It's very eye-popping, very striking. It's a deeper blue, and it's a nice looking Nightwing custom. I'm not sure where that head is from. And it wasn't the animated. I can't remember what it was. But there's a different body that he's using. This is definitely, you know, a bigger, stronger Nightwing, where the other one was more limber and posable Nightwing with all different... Wait, that's going to be the Night Thrasher body, I think. All right, Markai Lab Creations. This guy is a kit bashing genius, in my opinion anyway. I like just about everything he does, how he puts it together. We've seen this custom. Matter of fact, I think Left Hook Customs did one last week, and he had used a tank. He's using a mishmash of parts here. It's looking good. And here's, I think this is the finished product. Yeah, this is the finished product. It looks pretty darn good, man. So it looks like, oh wow. So what he's done is he's made like a cradle for his chest. Like now he's in, ready to go. And this is when he's geared down. Is that what it is? Is that what you did? That looks good. No, wait. This doesn't look painted. So maybe this was before you put him in the cradle. What body is that? That's not Hercules, is it? No, that's not it. Is that Hercules? The new Hercules? I can't tell. All right. I mentioned that this was a customizer I recently found. This is an unbelievable Storm. Look at that hair. Very striking paint combo. The body parts that he used, very expressive. The, whatever you call that, the shawl. I'm not sure if you probably made that shawl, because it doesn't look like the ones that came out in Toy Biz. But what a beautiful custom. Very nicely painted, nicely sculpted. Everything is very striking on that figure. And this is going to be the end of This Week in Customs. I just want to point out some effects that Can of Beams is going to be putting out. I'm a fan of his work. I'm definitely going to be picking these up for my Professor X. They look way better than what we got with the figure. All right, so that's it, folks. Please share your video, or please share my video. No, please share this video with all your nerd friends. Get the word out. Let people see all the great customs that were found on Instagram this past week. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Toys.